Hello, 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 and welcome back to another trek through the dungeon. Uh, I am continuing the Blackheart run, and I've already got a video recorded, and I'm gonna be doing another one for next weekend, which is great. But I felt like, you know what I haven't done lately? Just a random ass drop, most basic run. I haven't done a basic run in a while, and I felt like doing one of those right now. So we're gonna trust go for a instant, see if we can win or lose in underneath an hour or two, insanely fast run minute with a Minotaur. So here we go. Speedator, the Minotaur Berserker, because that's the only race I would ever do this with. The race which is so broken you don't even need to look at the keyboard while you play. Let's go with manual, default, auto, that's fine. Prioritize axes and fighting. And actually not even fighting, just prioritize axes. Alright, that's it. Boom. That's all we need. We don't need any more intelligence or logic than that. As long as I survive the very early game, I should be fine. Well, actually no. Playing at this speed, you have literally nothing to fall back on if things go bad. But you never know. I mean, there's a chance that I'll be fine. I do love that the trails light up behind me now. That does make it immensely more, because I'm gonna die if I don't berserk right this second. Dex is fine. Oh wow, okay, well I very nearly died, but sweet, I lived. And let's eat this guy. And they buffed, believe it or not, they buffed these berserkers by... They buffed everyone, I guess, by getting rid of nausea. It's not just the berserker. Okay, turn on regen for a little bit of health back. I haven't played a true berserker in a while. Certainly not for a real run. And there's a reason I don't play real berserkers very often. It's because they're perhaps not the most boring, but they're certainly they're straightforward enough that this is the level of intelligence required to play them. You know, I don't hit this level of autopilot play with most of my class race combos for most of the game. If that, you know, even if then, it's possible that I'll never hit this level of autopilot play where intelligence and reasoning are second or third most important thing. Okay, try out potion. What did I actually drink? I'm not sure what I drunk. Does it really matter? Potion of slowing. Counteract the poison. The poison darts are very painful, actually. So let's counteract that, make sure it doesn't kill me. Alright, find me a different staircase down. Let's kill, sacrifice. Armor. There is a plate mail that I totally missed up here. Given that it is in fact plate mail, we are going to reprioritize off of dodging and onto armor so that we can get the necessary armor skill to not be impeded by it faster. Yeah, it's fine. Just step right into the cloud of flame. What do I care? Close the door. Turn on regen. Wait. Kill him. Regen is fine. We're good. Butcher, eat. Okay. How are we doing for time? 3 minutes. Not bad. We're gonna lose a lot of health to that priest if we're not careful, so regen is a good idea. Plus MR. Sacrifice. Yeah, seriously, the abilities that you get for free with him are abilities that most casters would give up permanent HP for very happily to have at this stage of the game. Passive and the cast ability is 100% practically. It's not like you fail every 12% of the time and it takes all your mana or something. You know, at least if it was blood magic, it would make some sense. But no, it's the only cost is what, hunger, and it's such a trivial cost. I don't think I've ever gotten spell hungering off of using regen MR from Trog's hand. I guess the big cost is piety, but look at the rate at which I'm gaining piety. You really think that's even a slight factor in my thinking? Alright, test any potion I have 2 of. I'm very, very keen on trying to figure out what my heal potions are. because those can prove very important to know. I'll just zap it. Alright. You know, I wonder if I could write an AI to do what I'm doing. Basically, to clear all the way, at least to the lair shouldn't be a problem. Especially if it gets even a little bit lucky in its first run. Beyond that, I can't say. Give me a point in strength. I don't care. Doesn't really matter. I really should not have gone strength. Actually, it's the one property that, as a Minotaur, I'm probably going to get plenty of. I should have gone dex or intelligence. Intelligence if I'm worried about how low my intelligence is. And dex if I wanted to round out my skills a little bit better. But whatever, I went with what I went with, and it's not going to matter because by the time I reach that point of the game, I will have already been dead, probably. Okay, that's a kill. Regen MR means I will never have to worry about being poisoned to death. But let us try all of my new potions to see if I can... You know what, just try all your potions, I don't care. Heal wounds, curing. Perfect. I know which ones they are now. And try all these scrolls. Teleport is important. E, I don't know. J is magic mapping. L is the blink scroll. Okay, I now have all of the key scrolls ID'd. ID scroll is good to know, just for the sake of knowing it. S, T, U, A. Don't know what this is going to be. Maybe recharge. It is in fact recharging. So I still don't know the armor scroll, which is unfortunate. I know everything else. Let's put on the See Invisible since I have no other jewelry. Do a double check for armors, nothing of note, and drop the skin. Let's look for axes specifically. Nothing. Oh, there's a war axe that I could upgrade to. I probably will be able to benefit from that. Remove curse is probably going to be one of these. Yep. Alright, we're good. -1/+1 is totally an okay level of axe power for me. For a transient axe, not for a permanent choice, of course. Rawr! Kill everything in this area. Get cursed like crazy, and then uncurse myself when it's done. Rawr! Very hungry means I can't berserk, means I should fix that. This is obviously going to put a damper in how fast my run is going, but this isn't a technical speed run, this is just me playing speedily. Those dark blue potions that I found so many of could be concerning, because they were found in a tomb. That is literally the only reason I'm nervous about them. Close the door, let them come to me, get a little bit of health back. Get a lot of health back. Okay, try out all these new scrolls. Acquirement, are you serious? Okay, always acquire armor. And, what am I wielding? Is everything of mine cursed? Good. Remove curse, put on my ruined cloak of MR. That's a fine choice for a cloak. Drop the hand axe, the 0/0-ness. Just, test all the potions, I don't care. Worst case scenario, I get mutated and this game ends faster. Or I get resist fire, swiftness, strength plus. Some people just get all the fucking luck, right? And of course it's always the run that I don't care about where that happens. Well that's not true, that's not fair. Okay, we're done. Let's get out of here. 7 minutes. Next floor, please. Just burn him, sacrifice him, sack him. Next floor, please. Rah! Kill them all and let God sort them out. And when your God is Trog, you know what kind of sorting algorithm he uses. He goes, grah! Kill them all and let my minions sort them out. La la la, we just passed a hat we need to go back for. See. Where A, please. Rah! Cut the dog in half. Rah! Kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. Rah! Run, 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 run. Okay, this axe has become officially worthless. It's a -2 to attack value. So we're gonna berserk since I'm completely surrounded and apparently on the water, which is why all my attacks are missing constantly. Then I'm gonna find a different axe. Any other axe will do. Tab fighters, robots in disguise. Okay, this one is even worse. Let's try a different one. This one is decent. Drop all the crappy axes and head down again. Butcher. Yeah, if I had actually been going for speed, I would have skipped some of these floors at this point. I have enough power and experience that I don't need to explore every floor fully. But I'm not actually going for a speed run. I'm just going for a speedy run. It doesn't have to be true speed run. Rah. Really, I'm going for a kill me, I'm playing stupid run. It's a challenge, not a tactic. Regen MR should help. Draining did not help, unfortunately. Of course, when is being drained ever a good thing, right? Okay, leveled up my axes again. That was the Ecumenical Temple. Butcher, baker. Now make candlesticks out of your ass. Butcher, tab fighters. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, just eat a bread ration. And then chase him down. Murderize and then wait. Okay, health is back. Off we go. Any new jewelry? Nope. Next we go. Anything new to wear? Dueso and Dwayne shout once and then back off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back. Berserk. Kill 1, kill 2. Okay, he blinked repeatedly, so I'm just gonna wait. Give him another chance to come at me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Regen MR. Wait, 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 wait. Berserk. Seriously? I don't even know if he died or not. I saw Doan. I saw Doan's corpse. I don't know if I saw Dwayne's. Or Dwayne, or whatever the hell his name really is. Alright, you know what? Come upstairs with me, guys. I'm slow right now. I'm not exactly at 100%. Shit. Do I have a fear scroll? No, I don't. Alright, regen MR. Quaff strength. And then just beat the crap out of him. Quaff a heal wounds and beat the crap out of him. I mean, I am playing the most OP class in the game. Other than a troll, there's not much else that at this early in the game would be able to stand up to me evenly. Okay, so far so good. Off we go. That did unfortunately cost me heal potions of some stripe, which I did not want to spend. But that's what you get for playing as fast as I was playing. Okay, next. What is this? Disintegration? It's fine. Just blast them. It's just an eyeball. Kill it. Okay, sack it. Grab stuff. Put on my new ring. So, cursed Telly ring. That's actually going to be game breaking for me. So let's, or game ending for me. So let's get rid of it. Sack. I think I sacrificed it before I butchered it. Oh well, we'll just butcher the next one. It's not like bodies are a rarity or anything. Caps lock is off, please. I don't have anything that shoots every enemy on a line, which would have been amazing for that situation. Don't really need anything though, because they have so much of my health to work their way through, and I'm just going to burn everything in unholy fire anyway. Okay. Why you didn't keep shooting me is beyond me. Crazy Youth does merit some rapidity, just in case his chaos happens to proc well. It can be very dangerous. Do I not have any food? Fine, just eat a ration and be done with it. I'm not exactly strained for food supplies this game. It's not like I have spell hunger with every attack or anything like that. Okay, that's clear. Yeah, I'm a Minotaur. Standing in the middle of you guys can actually be mistaken for a correct tactic because of the retaliatory headbutt. It's not, but it can be mistaken for it. Unlike every other class in the game where it is unilaterally, obviously, purely a bad idea. Any new axes? Several hand axes, but nothing of note. Okay, I now have a -1 axe on my hand. And I'm wearing... My equipment is fine, but I'm wearing a -1 axe, so next axe I find should be an upgrade, and it looks like there's an orc with an axe coming at me. Okay, regen is not enough. Let's go balls out, kill everything. Sacrifice everything except the rat that I'll eat, and snag this chumpy off your hands. How's my attack speed? Attack speed is below average. Well, yeah, but that's because I'm exhausted. How about now? Attack speed is below average. Okay, so this is actually potentially a too big an upgrade for me. On the other hand, if the shoe fits or whatever, it's working just fine. Close the door, wait for them to come to you, then butcher them all. Axe is at 10.1, that's fine. Just kill them all. Don't use your brain. If you use your brain, it will make you slower. Maurice is coming, but I have See Invisible, so I will just bump the crap out of him until I eventually bump him off. Okay, next, dodging can go back on, please. Armor can go back to slow train. Yes, we're attacking in melee with this fungus. I don't care if I'm confused. What's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm gonna drown. Ooh, if I drown, maybe I'll have to swim to shore for a turn. Just finish him. Okay, next. Close the gate. Close the gate, close the gate. Now kill everybody. That's one of the fast ones, so let's back away actually. And then do this. You know, it's like my only warning is seeing that my health has flashed red. Is the only warning I get when I'm playing at this speed. Okay, that's another kill, it's another finisher. Finish him. Alright, it's 15 minutes in and we haven't found the lair yet. So that's kind of concerning. Next floor. This is the lair. Is my suspicion. This is the lair. You guys come upstairs. It's going to be necessary to pull correctly here. Next, you guys come upstairs. I love that he's taken that much damage before I even hit him, just from retaliatory headbutt being so overpowered. Just give me a chunk or... There we go. Nausea is fine. You guys come upstairs, kill the next batch, sacrifice everything. You guys come upstairs, and again, we'll go the same route. Focus down the big targets first, please. Oh yeah, I can see invisible, so he can't have retreated. Alright, I think that's everything. That's everything. Let's recover. Nothing of note stands out. No gloves or shoes. Okay, let's just start kicking the ass off of everything that's down here. And, oh, whoa, that was an axe. That was a really cool looking axe. Go for it, please. This is in fact a very cool axe. Details are kind of irrelevant. Suffice it to say, it's a cool war axe, which is above average attack speed for me, so definitely wieldable. Let's just take everything out with it. Oh, apparently it's poisonous axe too. Not that that's particularly relevant for a guy who kills as fast as I do, but it's kind of useful to know. Oh, shit. This is a case where using up my blink scroll makes sense. On the other hand, I'm not trapped. I'm gaining health faster than I'm losing it. So let's head back towards the staircases. Continue to gain health. Ally of Trog, please. And we'll just go for it from here. Sacrifice everything that I come across. Anything else? Ally of Trog dissipates. I got 4 kills for my trouble. Okay, health is back, and we can continue doing what we were doing before. Completely ignoring any threats and just running through the dungeon as fast as possible. Okay, this was not apparently the door to the lair or floor to the lair or whatever it was that I thought it was. Which sucks. Butcher, come at me. I can. Now my axe is actually uncorrodable because it's an artifact. Okay, 20 minutes. It's not good if we haven't found the lair yet. Let's make a beeline for the lair, I suppose. Is that Curari? That is Curari. Do I have a cure potion? I do. So cure out of it, and then just keep going. Wait, what is that I just found? Does it really matter? The only thing that I would care about was if it was a bazaar. And even if it was a bazaar, it would have been gone by the time I found it, so it's all good. Come on, we need to hurry this up. Treasure trove. What do you need? +3 ice dragon armor. I will keep my eye out for it. No promises. Because quite frankly, at this point in the game, if I had a +3 ice dragon armor, I would keep it for myself. Do not trust you to give me better armor. You might give me a whole stack of useless jewelry instead. You know what? You want to curse this axe on. You're not hurting me at all. I had no intention of taking it off until way later. We're talking, I actually need to start looking at what the axe does later. All I need to know right now is that it's a 2/6 artifact war axe. Actually, okay, you know what? Now I'm curious. Have I put on anything bad? Int plus, dex plus, stealth plus plus. It's just a godly axe. That's all there's to it. Okay, we are definitely now late for finding the lair. I would have hoped to have found it by now, and I have not. Ah, crap. Definitely a good time to call down an ally, so that he can guard my front while I guard my back. You gotta appreciate, I got totally surrounded, and it doesn't matter. Like, any other character would have been up shit creek without a paddle. Or any other non-troglodyte would have been up shit creek without a paddle in a setting like that, because it's like, I just blindly wandered into a situation designed to kill somebody who hasn't been blindly wandering, and instead I have been blindly wandering. I deserve to be dead. Alright, well, I'll do Gourmand if that's what's available. I don't know what the other one does, and I don't care to look it up just now. Well, I kind of do care to look it up. What is it? Resist mutation is actually kind of awesome. I'll hold on to it till later. I don't need it right now. The only things that would mutate me are this early on are incredibly uncommon. They become much more common as the game goes on. Try out all my new wands. Alright, I got some idea what I'm dealing with here. Boom! Takedown, or not as the case may be. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We want regen MR for certain here. Butcher, bake him, and then candlestick make him. Whatever it's called. Alright, there it is, the lair. In we go. Yeah, I'm totally taking on 2 spiny frogs at once. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna hurt me? Do they really expect me to berserk? I'm a fucking Minotaur berserker. I don't need to berserk. Not unless you send hydras. Hydras, I admit I would be scared of. Hydras, I would use my brain. But otherwise... And the thing is, they aren't getting nerfed, by the way, in the next patch. The only thing that's even resembling a nerf is what was in this patch, where you can't just... Oh, god damn it, this is armor buff, I think. Yep. Try all these scrolls just so that they're all tested. Okay, so I have enchant weapon 1, 2, and 3 ID'd now. Perfect, let's keep moving. But yeah, the only thing that even kind of sort of resembles nerf that they've done is that they... What? Oh, sorry, hang on a moment. Okay, it's nothing. I'm getting random text messages. But yeah, everything's going really well here. The only thing they do that resembles a nerf isn't even that big a deal for the class. Kill the wizards. Where they made it so that allies outside your range stop. And that was done in this patch, actually, before this version. Ooh, Wand of Teleportation. That's a very nice thing to have. I'll shoot him before he teleports away. Now next, do I have a recharging? I do have a recharging, so let's recharge that right away. Let's get out of range of the electric fish. And I can probably quaff resistance right now. Do I have several of them? I have 2. That's enough to be getting on with to resist the electricity long enough for me to do something like this. Make use of the venom and plus to hits that I have. While I'm resisting the electricity, I can just fumble as many attacks as I need in order to land a couple hits. Okay, they're all dead. New potions to try. Oh, that was a cure mutation. I just lost my awesome powers. You know, I should be a lot more upset about it than I am, but frankly, I didn't deserve or need those powers anyway, so big deal. I can probably work without swiftness. I can definitely work without resist fire and such. I butchered the wrong one. The only one I couldn't eat is the one I butchered. And yeah, and then your throat is sore because you breathe poison or fire or whatever. I mean, come on, when am I going to take the time to stop for 3 turns and blow? Alright, that's a clear for certain. Ah, okay, Frost the Snake. Regen MR because I don't want to wait out the poison. Blast whatever my new wand is just to figure out what it is. It's Wand of Fire. Excellent. It's one of my endgame wands. Okay, we've got a Broadaxe, which is 2/3 anti-magic. Broadaxe is probably even better than Waraxe, I guess. Waraxe is a 0/11. Broadaxe is a -2/14. Yeah, it's a better base damage. +6 versus +3 means that they're probably about even. All the cool abilities means I'm probably better going with the artifact. So I'll go with the artifact. Also, I'm in a bit of a rush. Next time I upgrade intelligence one more time and I'll leave it at 6 for the remainder of the game. Honestly, stat death is no longer instant. I don't really need to get intelligence up if I'm not planning to use intelligence at all. It's not like it negatively impacts my experience gain or something like that. Be completely unintelligent. Where's my ID scroll? What is this? Y? Enslavement? Thank you. Drop it. Okay, we are at 27 minutes. So we're gonna be taking a while to get through all the way through the lair. Wand of Slowing. Regen MR should help get the sickness out faster. And I think you can heal through it. Spiny Frog is down. Next floor, please. Spiny Frog is down. Eat one of my massive ration collections. Regen MR. Fuck it. Give me something. That was not the right button. That was definitely not the right button. That was the button that I use to auto-channel when I'm playing Sif Muna. And in this case, the A ability being Berserk, it just Berserked me. Continue to regen MR while I take on 3, 4, 5 foes at once. I mean, look at the amount of sustain I have. I should not have this kind of sustainability, and I do. It's like, could they at least have given you one negative trait to make this feel kind of balanced? Like, I don't know, anytime you try, if all ranged attacks were intentionally made useless so that you couldn't attack from range. But even then, I would just go javelins and it'd be fine. Alright, fire, fire, there we go. Didn't want to have to waste my precious fire wand on frogs, but they were getting irritating. And if I may have a moment to be completely honest, there was actual risk of dying if I continued to play too foolishly there. Okay, tab fighting, about done. Yeah, but this is the kind of play that makes me feel as though I'm shocked that a pure AI has never won this game. It seems imminently doable. I mean, I am by no means the worst player in the world or anything, but I'm also not using any real logic. I could berserk here and just churn this whole fight around. And that's assuming I need to. I don't even need to, really. I was doing fine until that point as well. I mean, all you'd have to do is set a higher cutoff for being concerned for your life, you know? Oh, I'm wearing the Gourmand amulet, and I totally forgot about that, so I need to take advantage of this Gourmand status, don't I? Berserk, kill them all. Engorge, drop everything. B, C, D, G. Drop X as well. Half my food stock can go. ID this, K, and R. Drop R, K, and B, and V. You know, I just realized I still have a naked finger slot, so it was the wrong decision to not put on the MR ring, just because even something that useless is better than nothing at all. But whatever, I'm constantly running around with a cloak of magic resist, and you know what? I don't care if it takes longer. I'm doing it. Brah! Tab fighting. Logic be damned. Intelligence, ha! Fear is for other people, not people who play cheaty-faced builds like this. We'll drop the anti-magic and the useless battle axe. We'll try out God's battle axe, and it's a 5/3 flamer. Attack speed is above average even with the battle axe now, so that makes it the best shot. What did I just... I used a scroll of vulnerability, and I entered the teleport, apparently. No matter. I'm using a flaming axe, so these are not going to last very long. Alright. Useless crap. Out we go. Berserk first, and then kill everything second. Okay. I mean, I recognize that Fanar is probably a very dangerous guy, but when you're not concerned about preserving your items, hell, when you're playing so fast that you don't even know what items you've picked up so far, I could literally have 2 scrolls of acquirement and I wouldn't even know it right now. That's how fast I'm playing. And that's just the thing. It's not going to matter at the end of the day whether I am or not. Oh, dropped it. Yes, yes, take the risk. I don't care. I don't want to deal with distortion. That just makes everything more complicated. I would rather get abyssed and die, honestly. I would prefer that. Is that a fancy plate armor? It is. Oh, I'm cursed. Fine. Give me a remove curse of some kind and put that on. Okay, this is also cursed, and it's useless, so remove curse again, and then give me the other one, and then drop G. Apparently the entire curse system is slated for removal in the next build or the build after that or something. They don't like the idea that items get cursed on and remove curse gets them off. I can honestly say I don't see why they're removing it, but I admit that it's not a system that I find interesting or challenging in any way, so I don't care about that it's there. I won't be happy or sad to see it go. I just don't give a damn either way. Yeah, fire just deals so much more damage. The thing is, fire deals its damage now. Venom stacks poison on a creature to prevent it from regenerating later. So, but when you're playing at this speed, you want front-loaded as much damage as you can. Just flat bonus damage via the firebrand is obviously preferable. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Man, Gourmand status means I don't literally am not even touching my food. All of it is irrelevant. Everything is irrelevant. I don't even need to kill these guys for experience. Oh, thank God. Challenge. Wait, I have a flaming axe. It's not a challenge. Now, taking on Death Yaks at the tail end of your berserk while poisoned, that should be a stupid idea, right? But I'm playing a Minotaur. I can do anything I want, and it doesn't matter. 'Cause they're broken. Broken! I don't have poison resistance, and at no point in this game have I ever wished I had it. Because the enemies I'm fighting, I'm not so much fighting as just watching splatter as I run by them. I mean, I just intentionally threw myself headfirst into a lethal situation because I knew it wasn't going to be lethal. This is a stupid fight for me to be involved in, but I'm going to stay here and kill every last one of them without having to think for a second. I didn't even retreat one square into the hallway before. Now I will because I'm slow and exhausted instead of berserked, and it still is just the most one-sided fight. Put regen MR back on just, you know, to pay lip service to the fact that my health needs to come back up. Anti-Magic Executioner's Axe is a good endgame weapon. Please stack all of your scrolls on it in order 1, 2, 3. Alright, anything else? No? Okay. Unfortunately, right now I'm probably not very good with it. Yep. So we will save it for later, and for the timing, go back to my 5-3 flaming. But that's what's slated. I already got my endgame weapon, so I don't even need Trog's gifts anymore. That's how powerful I am. I'm happy to keep receiving them, make no mistake, and if he stops giving them to me, I will get pissed, but it's not important, is my point. Hound, dead. Next floor. Clearly I've missed a lot of the floor above me. Clearly I don't care. Final floor of the lair. I don't even know why I'm full clearing this. It's not like the loot matters. I mean, I guess if there's a dragon armor at the end or something, it could be very good to have. And I'm not gonna clear it, so there's that, but honestly, the amount of time it takes to attempt to cast off of a wand, I would be better off just missing that trivial amount of damage. Is this my fire axe? It is. Okay, then come at me, bro. I'll just attack you head on. I'm not even gonna bother berserking. You don't get that kind of respect from me anymore. Just making sure I didn't actually have Scroll of Acquirement to lose, because that would suck. As much as I joke about it, I wouldn't want to lose a Scroll of Acquirement. I would rather use it up and get useless armor a couple times. Ah, Ebony Dagger. It's a god gift. It'll make a nice throwing weapon at any rate. That I can do in one key press. Yep, it literally just made a nice throwing weapon. Hey, burn the bodies. I do need food, so next time I get a lot of stacks of something to eat, I'm gonna eat it all. Because gourmand status. Ignore it, please. Eat the apples. Free up an item slot for the future. Okay, that's what the advantage. That's a dire elephant that I literally just tab fighted my way through without even noticing that he was a superior form of elephant. Yeah, I'm OP as all fuck. Oh, there we go. That nearly killed me. So what we're gonna do is regenerate, retreat to a hallway. This is a good hallway. Regenerate again, and berserk. I was gonna call an ally, but I decided I would rather get all the experience for myself. It almost looked like I was going to be in trouble for a second there. And that's probably the best that the game is going to get to, unfortunately. I mean, until they kill me, because obviously this kind of play isn't going to be infinitely sustainable. Eventually, you're just going to accident yourself into death. Got my throwing weapons back. Eat a bread ration. I didn't realize I only had 5 rations. Oh, I have 5 bread rations. I have like 10 meat rations, so I'm set for food for life. Knockout. Knockout. What the hell, man? Elephants. You know what? Here. Narrow hallway. Disintegrate the elephant as it runs away. And then drop the disintegrate wand, silence scroll, and try these randomly. It's cursed jewelry. It's a God only knows. Remove curse. It's a loud noise and clang. Okay. Whip out my anti-magic sword. Buff it. Whip out my real sword. I say sword. You guys know I obviously don't mean sword. It's an axe. Yes, no, so burn. And, okay, raw flesh tastes great. Off we go. Partly explored. Can't reach everywhere. What can't I reach? Is this where the secret doors usually are? Or are there no secret doors in this version anymore? Yeah, I don't think there's secret doors anymore. That doesn't make any sense, though. These things always have, like, a secret door or something. Whatever. It says it's done. It's done. We return to the dungeon now. And even if I'm missing out on a hellmouth or something, it's really no big deal. Because, yeah, I mean, what am I going to get out of it? A little bit of experience and a little bit of loot, neither of which I need. 40 minutes. We've hit the lair. Sack, cut, regen, regen, regen. Bah! Blow through everything with the speed of a Minotaur on crack. Or steroids. Or just being really, really berserk. Because that's what we Minotaurs do. Go berserk. Rawr! I remember the first time I thought of the combination Minotaur Berserker and I was really proud of myself. Like, I knew that really Dwarven Berserker is the one I had thought of myself. Minotaur Berserker was just the obvious thing that they had replaced it with. Yeah. Back then it was actually interesting to play these classes in more than the most basic of ways. Because back then I didn't actually know how to play as well, so I still lost despite all the buffs that this class affords me. Dex, levitation, and life protection can go. And by the way, I know it sounds like I'm making fun of them, but honestly, I do not begrudge anybody playing a Minotaur Berserker. If you're new at the game, you don't know what you're doing with it, you want something you're playing for the first time, etc. I strongly recommend playing a Minotaur Berserker. It will teach you a lot more about enemies, approach, correct play, etc., while simultaneously giving you a safety net that you can get away with playing badly to a degree that other race class combos just won't let you. It is not like playing too easy mode, but it is easier than playing hard mode. Or, you know, every other mode the game has to offer, which is hard mode. Okay, engorge status returns. Okay, we got 2 uniques. This is actually a situation that could merit having a ally on the field. Just because the ally is berserk and fast, and therefore capable of reaching Nessos even while he tanks 12 arrows worth of shots, as you can see here. Okay. MC. I'm gonna have to drop these soon. Drop C and N. No, drop C and N, and drop a bunch of useless ones, please. Okay. I've been very liberal with my wand usage this game. That's actually something I hope I actually do more often in the future, and I'm not doing well enough as is. Just being liberal with the usage of my wands. Oh, damn, 50 damage in one turn. That's pretty impressive. Also, I wasn't tab fighting there. I actually hit the up key, which got me killed. So I shouldn't have done that. Anyway, that was a very, very, very satisfying ending to this run to die because of something retarded, since I was playing retarded. I can't help but notice that above me is another Minotaur Berserker, and above that is another Berserker, and above that is another Berserker, and above that is another Berserker, and below that is another Berserker. You see what I'm saying here? I'm trying to remember what D2 Challenger was. I think that was the one where you're not allowed to pick up any items after D2. And the fact that he got as far as this guy did practically is kind of telling to me. I didn't need to die here at all. I could have berserked against the large green slime just as easily. I was just I was tab fighting and I didn't hit the tab button this time, so I hit the up key, which is why it didn't stop me in time for me to die. I think I have a 60% cutoff for when not to tab fight, so it would have stopped me at 53 or at 50 health. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It kind of just felt like I wanted to get this itch scratched from some crawl play, and I did. Let's go ahead and remove the morgue files like I always do. That's not the morgue file. Here we go, morgue file. Alright, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time.